Sad with the Poetic Mindship TV. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, it's another day, man. It's another day. It's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. Very beautiful day, man. I just want to get on here, man. Talk, talk to whoever, man. Get up on this live, man. Just want to talk to you, man, about, managing your stress. But really, to really help you manage your stress, drink you some water. Daily reminder. Drink you some water to manage your stress. It helps manage your stress. Now, I want to talk, man. I just really want to talk about, what happened to me at my job, right? And what will gain you to help you manage your stress and really gain some respect. So I had a manager, right? My manager, he's, he kind of, he's the manager. He run everything really. He run the store. So, my manager, he was doing some work. So I was supposed to, I'm putting up certain boxes and stuff like that. I'm putting up certain items and things like that. And he had items that had not his name on it. So he came to me, he said, so he came to me and asked me, he said, man, did you see the names and stuff on these items? Did you see the names on these boxes? So I said, I seen one item that had your name on it, but the rest of that stuff I ain't see your name on it. So he came to me and he was like, so he got real loud. He got real passive aggressive. He was like, well, you need to go find it. You need to go find my name. You need to go find all that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, and please, thank you. So I was like, damn. I'm like, damn, he's just fucking snap. But he ain't snapping like cuss me out. He was just passive aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? So it was like, he's being aggressive, you know what I'm saying, towards me, you know what I'm saying, when I ain't do nothing to him. You see what I'm saying? So, I took it in, I took it on the chin, I took that, took that light jab, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go ahead and look for the item and stuff like that. I brought the item back to him and everything, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, and I ain't say nothing about it, because what I've realized, man, sometimes people got their days and they got things going on in their life, and sometimes people don't even mean it. Sometimes people snap, sometimes they do mean it, you know what I'm saying? But that has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me at all, period. It has nothing to do with me. So, make a long story short, just, kind of go ahead, fast forward. He sat there and another manager came, you know what I'm saying? He came, he talked to me, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, the managers, he talking about the other manager, the one that got passive aggressive with me. He was like, well, he came to me and said that you wanted to quit. So I said he said I wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what would he get that from? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I told the manager, the other manager or whatever, I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? Yet this happened yesterday. He got passive aggressive with me the other day. And he was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I didn't know nothing about that. And I was like, well, yeah, you know what happened. And so I felt, I think all because, you know what I'm saying, that happened, he might feel like I'm ready to quit or whatever. But that has nothing to do with me. It's just how he's feeling. That's how he feel. You know what I'm saying? About what happened. He might feel some type of guilt. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not no, I don't feel that way. I don't think that way. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy for him to even put that out there when I even, you didn't even hear it come out my mouth. You assuming shit. You assuming that I'm gonna quit and all this old type of shit because of what you did. But we sat down, you know what I'm saying? He called the manager in and all that, and this is around my probation period and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, the manager, he ended up apologizing to me and stuff like that, and and he didn't do it as sincere. He wasn't sincere about it and nothing like that. He just ended up apologizing to me and stuff like that. But that's that was a reward to me. You feel me? Fuck the money, fuck all that shit. It's just a whole simple fact. you had to apologize to me for what you did. You the one run shit. You run shit around here. I don't run, I don't run shit. I'm not a manager. I'm not none of that, right? So you had to apologize to me. That was more of a reward than anything, than any type of money or anything. You know what I'm saying? Way more reward to me. So, he ended up apologizing to me. It wasn't sincere or nothing like that. But, it is what it is though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I still got my apology though. And I didn't even have to force the apology out of him. I didn't have to force no apology out of him or nothing like that. I just let another person know, and that's what it is. But that comes back to me, man, really just saying about stress, man. Really, managing your stress, man. Managing, you have to really be able to express yourself. You have to be able to express yourself. You got to do all that. The ops about to pull up. And you got to be able to, really know how to manage your stress. You got to know how to manage your stress. And, I got four things, man. I got three things that really can help you manage your stress. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing about it, man, just always be mindful that you have to change your environment, because a lot of stress on a lot of people come from, either people that you hang around with or the environment you in. You feel what I'm saying? And then what I've learned from stress management comes respect too. You have to learn, you got to know how to respect yourself. You got to know how to respect others. That helps you with stress management. It helps you with, you have to look at time and how you spend, where you spend your time at. That has a lot to do with your, with stress levels and things like that, or things like setting, like, you got to know your triggers, because a lot of people don't know their triggers. You understand what I'm saying? Like that situation I was just telling you about, it set an anger trigger, but I did not take that trigger. I didn't get mad and just, you gonna holler at me, you gonna, motherfucker, fuck you, and all that. And I didn't do none of that shit. I just was like, well, shit, this nigga probably having a fucking bad day. And sometimes you have to look at it like that. It's called thought using of coping statements. Thought use of coping statements. It's basically you have to look at the person in a positive light. Even though they being negative towards you, you have to look at them in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody is going to if somebody steals something out your car or whatever while you're doing something inside Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at, even though they end up getting locked up or going to jail behind it because life got consequences. But at the time when it happened, you got to look at it like, well, maybe that person might have needed it. That motherfucker might was fucked up and he really needed that up out my car, or whatever the case might be. You got to look at it that way, so you can be able to cope with the fucking stress, instead of somebody just stealing some shit about your car or stealing something from you, and then you getting pissed the fuck off and you go on a fucking rampage because somebody stole something out your motherfucking car. So that's a coping mechanism for you to be able to just look at it as, you gotta look, it's more of like, you gotta have gratitude for yourself. You gotta have gratitude for yourself to be able to manage your stress or manage your emotions or whatever the fuck the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? Number two, you gotta learn ways to more effective learning skills. You understand what I'm saying? Learning skills, you basically gotta know yourself. You gotta learn more. You gotta learn. It's like the more you learn about shit, and that's one thing I've learned. Like the more I learn shit, the more I can be able to deal with my emotions, the more I can be able to deal with my stress. It's like the more I know about myself. So you gotta really be on a long journey of like discovering yourself, who you are, what type of people you hang around with, what type of people you need around in your life, having different knowledge, having different wisdom, different skills and things of that nature. You have to learn more about yourself, and that's going to help you be able to deal with stress. A lot of people that stress out too easily or trigger easily is people that don't, what I've learned, people that are triggered easily are people that don't know nothing about themselves, or they don't know themselves. So if you don't know yourself, you're going to be easily triggered by people's opinions about you. Whatever somebody might say, I can say you ugly as fuck, and if you feel like you ugly as hell, guess what? Your motherfucking ass is fucking ugly. Period. You understand? It can be just a fucking opinion. All because I said you fucking ugly, you gonna feel like you fucking ugly because you don't know yourself. I can say you dumb as hell. Motherfucker, you dumb. You a stupid motherfucker. And if you feel like if you don't know who the fuck you are, and you don't know if you got these, if you smart or intelligent person, you gonna fucking feel like you fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to a bitch and talk to a woman. She might be a beautiful woman, ain't never did nothing in her life. She ain't got too many body counts on her and nothing like that. If I come to her and just say, bitch, you a motherfucking hoe, guess what? And if she don't know her motherfucking self, guess what she gonna be? She gonna be a motherfucking hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You gotta know your fucking self. You understand? That gonna set a trigger. That's gonna set a trigger in you. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna make you do shit that you wasn't even supposed to be fucking doing. That you didn't even feel like you was gonna fucking do. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't know who the fuck you are. So you gotta have skills. You gotta have fucking skills to deal with your life. You gotta have knowledge of self. You gotta know who the fuck you are. Period. Or you're gonna get set off by any fucking opinion. Period. You're gonna get set off from that shit. The third one is this last one too. Learn how to find the right rewards in life. You gotta learn how to find the right rewards in life. You gotta know, it's like if you work in a motherfucking job, you're not gonna be you gotta work that job. At the end of the fucking week, you're gonna get a motherfucking check. You feel me? That is a reward. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give yourself rewards while you going through the struggle, whatever type of struggle that you're going through life. You gotta have a certain type of reward for that. It's gotta be like, man, I know I'm going through this bullshit. I know I'm going through all this stress. I know I'm going through all this, but I know at the end of the day, this is gonna happen. And you gotta look at things like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I said, that's a perfect example. It's like when people go to fucking jobs and at the end of the motherfucking week, all through that hard work, sweat, blood, tears, whatever the fuck you doing at your motherfucking job, at the end of the day, you're gonna have a motherfucking reward. You're gonna have a check. You gotta do that shit with your life. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do this, that means I'm gonna end up having this. You know, you gotta have some type of benefits in life. Whatever you type of struggle you going through, you can't just, you know, and most of us like to go towards drugs, because I know I used to be like drugs, alcohol, and all that shit. That used to be like my fucking benefits. Then when I took that shit out the equation, I took that shit off the table, then I had to replace my shit with like, okay, I'm gonna go out of town, or I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna go have fun, or I'm gonna work on this project, and then when I'm done with this project, I'm gonna go relax and go get me some pussy, or whatever the fuck this case might be. But it's gotta be a fucking reward. Fucking with other people, I'm gonna fuck with this person because this person benefit me on towards this. I'm gonna fuck with this person because they benefit me towards this. That is reward that you giving me. Why am I struggling with you if I'm not getting any type of benefit out you? You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we be fucking with people that ain't beneficial to us, period. Some of our fucking parents don't even be beneficial to us. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the real. And a lot of us, man, a lot of stress come from people, man, I'm telling you, a lot of motherfuckers don't even respect their own motherfucking parents. And a lot of that stress can come from that shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the way your fucking parents did you growing up. You know what I'm saying? Your parents you might have lived in a dysfunctional ass parent. You might lived in a household with two parents that didn't give a fuck about each other. You might lived with a parent that was in poverty. I mean, you never know, but that type of shit was called stress too to you. And then that will cause you not to even respect your own motherfucking parents. You understand what I'm saying? The people that brought you to this motherfucking world. You feel me? But you don't respect them because they didn't fucking, they didn't teach you about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't handle you very well like they should have growing up. So that stuff will cause a lot of stress too, man. So, man, I just want to get on here, man, talk a little bit, man. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, hit that notification bell, man. I got some more poetry coming up too, man. Make sure y'all check that out too. Love, peace, and power.